Hey everyone, the web novel guy here. Today I'm sharing 10 amazing web novels and light novels featuring a Butler MC. If you enjoy my recommendations, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. 1. The Villainous Daughter's Butler. I raised her to be very cute. Cyril isn't your average butler. He's a man who remembers his past life as a character in an Otome game. Serving Sophia, the so-called villainess of the story, he knows her tragic fate, to be outshined by the heroine, descend into darkness, and meet a grim end. Determined to change the script, Cyril takes matters into his own hands. He becomes her mentor, polishing her talents, boosting her charm, and aiming to secure her a future with the prince. But as he changes the game's events, new complications and unexpected relationships start to unfold. 2. The villainess whom I had served for 13 years has fallen. It's the tale of a man who found himself transported into a novel, waking up in the body of a poor slum boy. His fate took a turn when he met a noble girl and served her faithfully as her butler for 13 long years. But now, everything has changed. The once proud young lady has lost her status, her home, and even the ability to walk, living alone in an abandoned mansion. Why did her life fall apart? Because in the novel's world, she is the villainess. 3. Transmigrated as the butler of a defeated heroine. Meet Shingo Kurosawa, once an ordinary Korean man and a die-hard fan of the manga To Love X-Lady. His favorite character? Amelia Iori Lionheart, the beautiful and beloved heroine. He was so obsessed that he even flew to Japan just to buy the latest volume. But when the ending came, it broke his heart. Amelia wasn't chosen, and the original protagonist ended up with someone else. Angry and disappointed, Shingo could only fume until fate stepped in. He wakes up inside the manga's world, reborn as Amelia's butler, and now he's determined to protect and watch over his favorite girl, no matter what it takes.
4. I became the butler of the 7th princess, who's regressing into a child. Rondo's new life in another world starts in the worst way imaginable, sold off as a male prostitute. It's only then that he realizes he's a reincarnator. Just when things seem hopeless, his first customer arrives, the 7th princess, Luciana, who demands some pampering with a bold, "Babu, carry me." After a series of unexpected events, Luciana buys Rondo and makes him her exclusive butler. From that moment on, he serves her with loyalty. But now, with freedom and knowledge from the game world, Rondo begins to grow stronger, until he becomes truly unstoppable.
I want to break free from the vampire's blood bag. In a ruined game world, our protagonist wakes up to find himself reborn right in the heart of demon territory, where humans are nothing more than slaves. His fate? Becoming the personal blood bag for a beautiful yet terrifying vampire lady, the daughter of one of the most powerful vampire families. Treated more like a pet than a person, he endures day after day. But armed with the memories of his past life, he knows there's only one path to freedom, the dangerous and unpredictable Academy harem route. 6. I'm not even an Otome game mob character. Isaac, a young man with memories of his past life in Japan, now works as an apprentice gardener for a powerful duke's family. But this isn't just any noble house. It belongs to the rival daughter from an Otome game his little sister used to play. At first, Isaac thinks he's just a background character, safe from all the drama. No villainous confrontations, no tragic downfall, just peaceful gardening. But with his strange reincarnation and the unexpected twists of this world, will life really stay that simple? 7. I was reincarnated in an Otome game and became the butler of the main character, Heroine. Before I knew it, the heroine had become a Yandere. In this story, the protagonist is reborn as Louis Aldehyde, the loyal butler to the heroine of an Otome game. With knowledge of the game's world and characters, Louis plans to quietly navigate events and avoid any bad endings. But there's a twist. The sweet heroine he's meant to serve starts showing Yandere tendencies. Her gentle charm turns into obsessive devotion, and her love becomes dangerously possessive. Now, Louis must balance survival with the delicate task of steering the story away from the dark, twisted path her obsession could lead to. Listen to My Lady's Story, Conquest of the Villainous. In Listen to My Lady's Story, Villainous Conquest Record, the protagonist is reincarnated as a butler serving a prideful and selfish noblewoman, his young lady. Despite being his benefactor, she constantly lashes out at him, subjecting him to countless humiliations. When she loses her fiancé, a prince, to a newly arrived transfer student, her fury reaches its peak. At first, the butler seeks revenge, but to his surprise, his haughty mistress is far easier to manipulate than expected. What begins as a quest for payback turns into a daring game of training his villainess, while also making her happy. 9. Third Imperial Princess's all-powerful butler. I'm the only one who can protect the world's cutest master. Rote is no ordinary butler. He's a genius mage who commands the world's strongest defensive magic. His sole mission? To serve and protect the world's most adorable yet airheaded princess, Claire. From handling her daily whims to enduring her playful but sharp remarks, Rote is always by her side. But when they're tasked with guarding the kingdom's priceless treasure, the magic key, their peaceful days take a dangerous turn. What starts as a simple protection job quickly spirals into an event that could shake the nation and change both their destinies forever. This is the story of Claire, the cutest princess with a sharp tongue, and Rote, her all-purpose, unshakable butler who will protect her no matter what.
10. Surviving in a far fantasy world. In a brutal, dark fantasy world, a boy is born with eyes that make people uneasy. His greedy parents, known for selling their own children for money, decide to sell him too, simply because they think he looked at them with disrespect. But the truth? He was just born that way. Sold into the slave trade, he makes a desperate escape attempt, only to be caught and thrown into the blood-soaked Colosseum, forced to fight from childhood to adulthood for the amusement of the masses. Every day is a battle for survival, until one fateful moment. During another escape attempt, he takes a young noblewoman hostage, only to discover she's the daughter of a powerful family. Her butler swiftly overpowers him, and he's certain his life is over, until she says, "Become my pet or die here." For him, the answer seems obvious, at least at first. That's all for today's web novel and light novel recommendations. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.